Showcase. A stage to display one's talents. From the unforgettable moments.
Mankind has achieved his dream!
This is home.
On the biggest stage.
The boyhood dream! What did we just see? Daniel Bryan did it! The Miracle Kid!
To the greatest conflicts. From the biggest names. But this showcase is about a man. A man who became a legend.
A man named Stone Cold Steve Austin.
After learning his craft from gentleman Chris Adams, Austin would begin his career in 1989.
I've been very impressed by Steve Austin's abilities. He's showing that he has the potential to go a long, long way.
In 1991, the nation got their first glimpse of the future.
From Hollywood, California, 253 pounds, stunning Steve Austin.
Dominating, overpowering, arrogant.
When you bring two world-class athletes together and they mesh as one, you create an unbeatable machine.
And we will be unstoppable as a team. Count on it.
But despite his success, no one saw a superstar. And when injuries sidelined Steve, the future looked bleak.
Next day, I got a FedEx mail said I was fired. I was like, that kind of sucked.
Frustration took over.
There's nothing going my way because the politics kept the biggest potential superstar in wrestling on the ground.
Frustration turned to anger.
We're going to put the U.S. title on you, and then we're going to take you here, and then you're the #1 contender, so then you got this world title shot. Well, all that's never happened.
And anger created opportunity.
The ringmaster seems to really have it all. The size, the strength, the agility, the wrestling acumen.
Austin would enter WWE as the ringmaster, but wasted no time turning himself into a more ruthless character.
His peers dubbed him the ringmaster. I would suggest to you from the look on his face and his attitude, he's stone cold if anything.
His moment was finally here.
It's on to bigger and better things after King of the Ring, after I win it all.
And nothing would be the same again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final match to determine the King of the Ring. It is scheduled for one fall with a 1-hour time limit. Approaching the ring, Stone Cold Steve.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin awaits that man. And King, that man, Jake the Snake Roberts, earlier tonight took on Vader.
Oh, man.
It was not a good outing for the Snake.
He got squashed in more ways than one. Watch this big Vader bomb. It's lucky there wasn't just a great spot left in the ring.
450 pounds doing internal damage. To what degree, we don't know, but Jake Roberts struggling to even get his reptile bag up on the apron of the ring. And Jake gingerly walking into the ring. This is a one-fall match in the King of the Ring competition. And the Rattlesnake showing that he is wanting to end this quickly and convincingly.
Oh, look at this, JR. What's he doing to him?
He's stomping a mud hole in Jake the Snake, and now he is walking it dry. Nothing but high-impact intensity from a relentless, unforgiving Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He's pounding poor Jake the Snake like a tent stake. No stopping the Rattlesnake here.
Austin is not going to give any opportunity back into this match. Nothing pretty about Austin's offense, but it's very effective.
Oh, man, here goes. Oh.
Austin off that second turnbuckle. driving his elbows into the sternum, the ribs of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, man. I don't know if poor Jake the Snake is going to be able to get back to his
impact. Just debilitating.
And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly.
Well, I'll tell you something about Jake Roberts. His heart is huge.
Yeah, big deal, and enlarged
so much damage.
Oh!
Showboating.
Jake the Snake Roberts doing a great job of turning that around. 3. Stone Cold attacking the ribs of Jake the Snake.
There you go, hitting where it hurts. That's what they're told.
6.
I think that really hurt his arm. Once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
8.
Back in the ring now. Oh, I think this man means business.
Both of these men gutting it out here tonight, JR.
They'll do anything to earn the title of King of the Ring.
Climbing the turnbuckle.
From the top turnbuckle.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
This will bring his press. Look at Austin go.
Gets leveled.
The King of the Ring finals continues here. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stunner!
With a stunner on Jake the Snake Roberts. And the referee counts as 3. And Austin has beaten Jake the Snake Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, and now reigning King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And there you see Stone Cold Steve Austin,
the new King of the Ring for 1996. Man, this was some battle, JR.
Austin went through some tough guys to finally get to the top of the mountain. There you see him. What is next for Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I'm just wondering how the rattlesnake's going to look with a crown on his head.
Yeah, if he'll even wear it. I wonder if this is the beginning of bigger things for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the 4th prestigious King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin, an incredible victory.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWE. Because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass.
Some come on, that's not necessary.
All he's got to do is go buy him a cheap bottle of and try to dig back some of that courage he had in his prime. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the WWE superstars. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. As far as this championship match is considered, son, I don't give a damn if it's Davey Boy Smith or Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin's time has come. And when I get the shot, you're looking at the next WWE champion. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Obviously anything but humble. The fourth prestigious king of the ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the superstars. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. Steve Austin's time has come, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, wait a minute, look at that. Cheap shot. Oh, no. Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, come on.
As Stone Cold continued to scratch names off his superstar hit list, there was one name that had eluded Austin's sights.
I'd like to use this chance to issue a challenge against one Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart had been absent for the dawn of 316, and the man who had been raising hell all over WWE.
If you put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact opinion of Bret Hart. I'm the best there is.
I don't pay attention to a lot of talk.
I'm the best there was.
Especially when it comes from you.
And I'm the best there ever will be.
The Hitman found himself in unfamiliar territory, the crosshairs of the Texas Rattlesnake.
The one thing that's been missing has been me.
But the excellence of execution has never been one to back down from a challenge.
In the Survivor Series, I will face Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You're never going to get through with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're going to have to kill me first, son. And that's the bottom line, and it's the truth.
And if I can beat Stone Cold, then I will beat Stone Cold. The rest is easy pickings for the Hitman.
Son, if you think Stone Cold Steve Austin is a stepping stone, well, watch the first step, because it's a doozy.
Will Bret Hart be able to prove once and for all that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be?
We'll see who kicks whose ass.
Or will Austin 316 stomp the Hitman into exile?
You ain't got what it takes anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle from Victoria, Texas, weighing 250 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The man who could unquestionably spoil the comeback attempt of Bret the Hitman Hart. You talk about qualifications, King. This man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, could ruin Bret the Hitman Hart's career.
You know, JR, I saw Steve Austin a few years ago in the Sportatorium down in Dallas, Texas. And you could see the greatness, the potential greatness. It's all about attitude, then and now. An attitude, I might add, that is somewhat appreciated by this capacity crowd.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
The Hitman, Bret Hart, looking to electrify this capacity crowd. And everyone, and I mean everyone, are on their feet.
Well, he's back. He ain't no clown. He ain't no trash man. He's a fierce competitor. And so is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what it's all about, JR. Wrestling, competition, intensity, athleticism, and drama. And we're going to experience it all in this one match here tonight.
Well, this should be quite the contest, Jerry. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman Hart, finally going to meet one-on-one. This is a rivalry that has been brewing for several weeks now.
Well, you're right about that, JR. A long time coming, and it's finally here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake, going against the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. This should be great.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the consummate wrestler, scientific, fundamentally sound. Austin likes to brawl. Likes to fight.
Oh, look at this. Look at this stare down. Are either one of these guys going to be intimidated, JR?
I don't think so. Austin trying to get into Hart's head. I don't think that's going to happen.
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness. You're number one in the heart of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Here they go.
The black heart of the Texan. Collar and elbow tie-up. And it's Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, had the advantage momentarily. Austin now reverses it. Referee asked for a clean break.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't want to be the referee in this match, would you, JR?
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh. I think timbers are going to flare really quick.
Well, the tension, you could feel the tension when these men came to the ring. You knew this was going to be special.
What if Stone Cold Steve Austin used the sharpshooter to make Bret Hart submit?
The reversal from Bret Hart. Not the most effective striking here.
This is dangerous.
Steve Austin being pressed hard. That one went wide. When his strike lands, you can darn sure feel it in the first few rows.
Wait, nice reversal. Watch out here.
He reversed it. And he's looking to brawl.
Bret Hart getting softened up here.
What strength!
Hey, the shoulders are down. Now momentum is in the corner of Steve Austin. The shoulders are...
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Watch out. Oh, there's no wiggle room here for Steve Austin.
Well, no one ever said that Stone Cold has class, and he will do anything, and folks, I mean anything, to intimidate an opponent. I'm not so sure Bret Hart can be intimidated by anyone.
He can't be intimidated, JR, but that's not the issue here. The issue is how much ring rust does Bret Hart possess?
Time is a great equalizer, King.
Yeah, JR, so we'll see how long it'll take Bret to get back in that groove, to get all his timing back. You can train in the gym all you want, but this is where it counts, right here. The shoulders are down.
And he kicked out. directed toward the ropes now. And there's the reversal. A spectacular counter by Steve Austin.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
The counter. Wow. Austin's just opening a can.
Look out! Look out!
Steve Austin being pressed hard. He's got him down. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
And this is where Austin is the most dangerous, when his back is up against the wall.
Great offense by Steve Austin.
Bret Hart, you gotta know, his body is ravaged with pain right now.
Could you imagine what it could mean, or what it would mean, for Steve Austin's career if he...
Hey, the shoulders are down!
1, 2.
He's got him! Oh, out of nowhere!
Steve Austin with the offense.
Oh, talk about getting flattened. Uh-oh, big move coming.
Oh my, Steve Austin. And the emotion just comes pouring out.
Send shocks up and down the vertebral column. Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
Bret Hart being overwhelmed here. Bret Hart looking to end this quickly. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Austin doesn't get tired. He gets mad. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
And fools him with the reversal.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
There's press. Look at Austin go.
Austin spots the opening. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
A spectacular counter by Steve Austin.
3.
velocity, the impact. You could hear it.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Right on the nose. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
2.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long. Heading to the top rope. Watch it. And that was a costly misstep.
Oh, great move. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Incredible counter.
Wow, what a counter.
Oh, look at this. Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks he's in charge here, JR.
Yeah, but I think that Bret Hart's got other ideas. Hart trying to get control of the match now.
Oh, Bret Hart going for another bulldog.
Ross off the counters. Oh. There's Hart sternum first into the turnbuckle.
Oh, man, look at this, JR. Both men down. I'm not sure I can watch this. Well, we're on the move here. He's looking at it. A perfect Stone Cold Stunner.
4.
And he's headed back in. Great offense by Steve Austin.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
A counter, and there's the reversal.
He's really squeezing tight on that figure 4. Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he is to losing the match.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. You know, I think this could, well, it could very well be a submission match, JR. These two men trying to manipulate the holds to make one or the other submit. We know Bret's got the sharpshooter, and I think Austin might have a trick or two up his sleeve.
Well, we'll have to see about that, King, because as you can see, Austin's sleeveless tonight. They lock up here. Steve Austin going for it. Well, no one ever said that Stone Cold has class, and he will do anything, and folks, I mean anything, to intimidate an opponent. I'm not so sure Bret Hart can be intimidated by anyone.
He can't be intimidated, JR, but that's not the issue here. The issue is how much ring rust does Bret Hart possess?
Time is a great equalizer, King.
Yeah, JR, so we'll see how long it'll take Bret to get back in that groove, to get all his timing back. You can train in the gym all you want, but this is where it counts, right here. And down he goes.
1.
Back where it belongs, inside the ring. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. there it is. Well done. Bret Hart with the offense.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
3, 4, 5.
Back on the inside. Oh, and folks, it don't get more painful than that.
And Steve Austin has all the momentum here. Oh, out of nowhere. Both men are fatigued, JR. Both men are hurt. This is a war.
Well, they say that fatigue makes cowards of us all, but neither one of these men are cowards. How do you like the athleticism, folks? This is what it's all about.
Oh. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Watch it.
Talk about loosening a tooth.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here? Yep, that's the reversal by Bret Hart.
1.
Inside the ring now.
2, 3.
Getting back into the ring now.
Bret Hart, you gotta know, his body is ravaged with pain right now.
Could you imagine what it could mean, or what it would mean for Steve Austin's career if he could say, make Bret Hart quit in New York's most historic arena, Madison Square Garden. And that's what he's trying to do right now. Showing the excellence of execution here.
The shoulders are down.
Oh, reversed.
Well, Bret Hart has done it all here in the heart of New York, except for beating Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he won the title right here at WrestleMania 10 in the Garden. He's bringing it back inside the ring. A Lou Thesz press, followed by a flurry of right hands. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Bret Hart getting softened up here.
And he brings the action back inside the ring. Oh, the velocity, the impact. You could hear it.
It's nearly impossible to deal with this type of power. Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
Bret Hart being overwhelmed here.
Oh, look at this. Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks he's in charge here, JR.
Yeah, but I think that Bret Hart's got other ideas. Hart trying to get control of the match now.
Oh, Bret Hart going for another bulldog.
But Austin counters. Oh. Bret Hart sternum first into the turnbuckle.
Oh, man, look at this, JR. Both men down.
Showboating. Wow, Austin's just opening a can. Steve Austin with the offense.
There's some serious power right there.
He countered with a power bomb.
Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
Will we see the Stone Cold Stunner? Will that be the move that puts Bret Hart down tonight?
It could very well be. I'm sure that's what Austin is looking for. You know, I really believe, JR, that it's going to be a submission thing. Austin, this could be bad.
2. His attention is now focused on that arm.
Well, we're on the move here.
Look at that reversal. 4. Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
5. He's in full-on attack mode now.
6.
Hey! Oh! Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt. 1. A perfect Stone Cold Stunner.
2. 3. 4. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. 6. 7. He wants this battle decided inside the ring. Great offense by Bret Hart.
Stone Cold Stunner! Hey, this may very well be it. 2.
I've never seen him do that before.
He's got to be history. Is he still even conscious? Oh, nice counter.
Wow, what a counter.
Watch it, watch it.
Feeling the effects of that for a while.
He has just worn him out.
And there he goes. Watch out.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
He misjudged the range on that one. How in the world did he counter that?
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Incredible counter.
He's in the driver's seat, and he knows it. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart, adding insult to potential injury here.
pick up the phone and call 911.
He is just getting busted up. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Oh, out of nowhere. Bret Hart, hey, it's a schoolboy for the win. 2, 3. Unbelievable. Yeah. You know, I think this could very well be a submission match, JR. These two men trying to manipulate the holds to make one or the other submit. We know Bret's got the sharpshooter, and I think Austin might have a trick or two up his sleeve.
Well, we'll have to see about that, King, because as you can see, Austin's sleeveless tonight.
Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up.
You have to wonder, as this match wears on, whether or not the effects of those devastating holds and blows of Steve Austin will take their effect on Bret Hart, considering the Hitman was off for 6 months.
And for some reason, it's been an obsession with Austin and Bret Hart over the years.
And what an opportunity for Steve Austin to make a name for himself at the expense of Bret the Hitman Hart. It sort of reminds me of the gunslinger days. Everyone wants to beat the fastest draw.
You're right, JR. Everybody wants to notch their gun.
He's too good inside the ring to be on the floor for long.
This could be huge.
Oh, what impact.
And Steve Austin is doing an excellent job dominating this match. Both men are fatigued, JR. Both men are hurt. This is a war.
Well, they say that fatigue makes cowards of us all, but neither one of these men are cowards. How do you like the athleticism, folks? This is what it's all about.
Watch out! There was no hesitation there. This one's all business.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Hart hits the mat.
Staying on the attack. And that shot was dialed in. Well, look at this. Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks he's in charge here, JR.
Yeah, but I think that Bret Hart's got other ideas. Hart trying to get control of the match now. And the Cowboys are countering with a bulldog with Austin.
Oh, man, Austin's hurt.
Oh, a stiff, and I mean stiff shot there.
Austin's in trouble.
He hasn't even given his opponent a chance to breathe.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Well, Bret Hart has done it all here in the heart of New York, except for beating Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he won the title right here at WrestleMania 10 in the Garden.
Doing damage to the arm like that will inevitably help beat his opponent.
3. This may settle the...
Incredible move by Steve Austin.
4. 5.
And he brings the action back inside the ring. 7. Here we go, back inside the ring. Well, no one ever said that Stone Cold has class, and he will do anything. And folks, I mean anything to intimidate an opponent. I'm not so sure Bret Hart can be intimidated by anyone.
He can be intimidated, JR, but that's not the issue here. The issue is how much ring rust does Bret Hart possess?
Time is a great equalizer, King.
Yeah, JR, so we'll see how long it'll take Bret to get back in that groove, to get all his timing back. You can train in the gym all you want, but this is where it counts, right here.
6. He's too good inside the ring to be on the floor for long.
Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Textbook snapmare.
Man, that one rocked him. Stay down. Stay down.
Oh, my. Steve Austin. Shoulders down. Is it enough? 2. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. A spectacular counter by Steve Austin.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Rinse and
There's press. Look at Austin go.
Looking for all the glory here.
So damaging.
It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
wow, he did not expect that to happen.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Great counter.
Wow. Austin's just opening a kick. Man, what a matchup, King. This has been physical all the way through.
But I tell you, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin's got to be asking himself, what does he have to do to beat Bret Hart? Can he do it? Oh, look at this.
Austin with that diversion of the $1 Million Dream, but it's countered by Hart. Hart shoulders down, and Bret the Hitman Hart countered Austin and pins the Rattlesnake. Hart has earned a shot now as the WWE Champion.
Man, oh man, Stone Cold Steve Austin had that finishing maneuver locked in, but he wouldn't let go when Hart was on the ropes. That's what really cost him the victory.
The $1 Million Dream cost Austin maybe $1 million. This rivalry is far from over. I guarantee you that, by God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special submission match. Hailing from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nothing fancy about this man. You talk about it in your face. That's who Stone Cold Steve Austin is.
Well, you're right about that. Steve Austin is 6'2", 252 pounds. And he said there's not a human being walking the face of the earth that can make him say, I quit. You know what? I think I believe him.
His opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
And here he comes. Well, I hate to bring this up, King, but Bret Hart took a little turn on you when he knocked you on your keister.
Yeah, and I didn't appreciate it one bit. Let me tell you, I think Bret Hart was out of line for doing that, as well as being out of line for the abusive obscenities that he hurled on live television. There's absolutely no excuse for that, no matter how much this man, so-called, has been screwed.
Well, you almost called him a son of a...
No, I didn't.
Well, look out. Here we go. And he goes down hard. Steve Austin being pressed hard.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck.
Oh, he's going to set up Austin's knee for the sharpshooter. You know it's going to come sooner or later.
Hitman better not wait. Steve Austin's too dangerous to toy with.
Yeah, but the Hitman might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, JR, and even he knows that.
We shall see. All I know is that this rematch is everything we thought it would be. Just making his presence felt there. Well, to be honest with you, I don't imagine that this will be business as usual. I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here.
It's like a free-for-all out there.
And Hart, as you said before, King, taking out all that frustration about having been screwed all these many times.
Yeah, Bret the Hitman Hart is looking to be the screwer, not the screwee tonight.
Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin might have something to say about that.
Wow! Unbelievable impact there. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades. Oh, it'll take a minor miracle to come back from this.
Bret Hart showing the excellence of execution here.
Oh, that's going to put an end to this one.
Oh, what a shot. Well, I damn sure don't know who's going to win this match. I don't think either individual is going to be a winner after all this because the toll that has already been taken on both their bodies. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just too much. It's too much for any one individual to come out a winner.
I agree with you, JR. Somebody might come out a loser, but nobody's going to be a winner here.
And his attack misses.
He's in full-on attack mode now. Well, it looks like a visit to the chiropractor's office will be in order after this one.
Watch it.
A Luthez press, followed by a flurry of right hands.
I'll tell you one thing. Stone Cold is guts. Oh, you better be careful, Stone Cold. Oh! If he knocks Bret out, Bret can't say I quit.
This I Quit match, Ken Shamrock, the referee. We are in Chicago. This is WrestleMania 13. Neither Austin or the Hitman have ever submitted in their professional careers. It's all on the line here. A lot of pride. Who's the alpha male? Nice leg sweep by the Hitman.
Man, this crowd is going wild, JR. They're waiting to hear one of these superstars say they quit.
You got to think that the Hitman is thinking sharpshooter, focusing on the leg of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Uh-oh, this is not going to be good for the Rattlesnake. Oh, man.
Bret Hart.
Oh, man, look at this. Ow!
The figure four using that ring post as leverage. Shamrock trying to free Stone Cold. And Austin, the damage has been done. Austin in a bad, bad way.
But he still will not say he quits.
Locked on. Good grief, folks. This is agony. A good escape.
Hey, smart move. After all, the knee is one of the hardest body parts.
Now remember, folks, no pinfalls, no disqualifications. This match can only end with a submission.
Well, don't hold your breath waiting for one of these guys to submit, JR. Yep, that's the reversal by Bret Hart.
Extremely dangerous stretch here. It's really hard to imagine what's going through the head of our guest here. They may be having a hard time staying.
He's applying pressure in all the right places. Oh my God, that's gotta hurt.
I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here. Well, to be honest with you, I don't imagine that this will be business as usual. And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. Putting an emphasis on damaging that shoulder. I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here. Great offense by Steve.
Oh, look at this, JR. Man, I'm telling you, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, look out! Look out!
Inverted atomic drop. And Austin, that's a low blow technically. Again, a no disqualification match. Referee Ken Shamrock helpless to do anything about it. Now what's the Hitman doing?
Look out.
Steel chair. Bret Hart bringing a steel chair in the ring. It's as legal as a wrist lock.
Things are about to get ugly. Oh!
Right to the leg. Austin in trouble.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hart's got evil intentions.
This is going to be damn bad, JR. This is going to be real bad. Oh, look at this. This is going to be... Wait a minute. Bret Hart took too long. Stone Cold got the chair.
Oh, man. The steel chair right in the spine. From downtown Victoria, Texas.
Oh, look at Austin. He is begging Bret Hart to get back to his feet. And now, look out, JR. Austin's got that chair.
Austin keeping his word. Oh, my God. He said he was going to beat the hell out of Hart. And he's doing it with that steel chair. Nothing the referee can do about it. The stakes are high.
Remember, our guest here
is only here to officiate the match, not get involved. Of course, I'll believe that when I see it.
Now momentum is in the corner of Steve Austin. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Seen that one before.
Well, that's it.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart.
Oh, nice counter. Oh, out of nowhere.
I'm not so certain that this match will be called right down the middle by our guest here. What an amazing match here at WrestleMania 13. The Hitman, Bret Hart, trying to lock in the Sharpshooter King. You know how that feels.
Yes, I do.
It is deadly painful.
Oh, my gosh, and Bret Hart has it cinched in. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I don't think he's got any choice, JR. He's going to have to say, I quit.
Austin a long way from the ropes. He can't reach the ropes. Referee Ken Shamrock right down in Austin's face to hear him say, I quit. Austin in a bad, bad way, obviously.
Wait a minute.
Bret got off balance. Bret lost his balance there, lost his leverage, but he didn't relinquish the hold.
Oh, he's still got it locked in and now applying even more pressure.
An amazing display of guts.
Listen to Shamrock. He's saying, Austin, do you quit? Do you quit?
Shamrock's done an amazing job of officiating this match. Austin has passed out.
That's it.
Austin is unconscious.
As a result of Stone Cold Steve Austin losing consciousness, the winner of this bout, Bret Hitman Hart.
The match is over. The referee has stopped it. Austin cannot continue. And there's no reason for Bret Hart to continue this onslaught. He's won the match, but he's frustrated that he couldn't make Austin say, I quit.
He's going to try to put that sharpshooter on again. Shamrock, look at Shamrock.
Shamrock with a takedown, waistlock takedown, and Shamrock will fight you, Bret. He will fight you right now. Bret Hart showing no sportsmanship whatsoever after winning this controversial match here at WrestleMania 13.
Well, Bret Hart wins, but Stone Cold Steve Austin just too stubborn to say, I quit.
And this crowd chanting, Austin, Austin. Man, we come in here, Hart was the fan favorite. Austin was the enemy. They leave in different roles.
Stunner!
Austin on one leg. You never trust a rattlesnake.
Never.
They don't make good corporate pets, let me tell you. Austin on one leg. Refused to say, I quit. These fans are livid at the absence of Bret Hart.
In the wake of WrestleMania 13, as audiences began to gravitate towards Stone Cold Steve Austin, a dark cloud began to form, separating the Hitman from fans south of the Canadian border.
First of all, I want to apologize.
What?
To all my great fans in Canada.
For what?
And to you, my fans right here across the United States of America, I apologize for nothing. You take a gutless creep like Stone Cold Steve Austin and beat him to a bloody pulp, even though you all know that he lost. You cheer him on the way back to the dressing room like he won. You don't respect me. Well, the fact is, the American wrestling fans can